Take the straps from your clown's head and the connection points that we made here and just take hold of them and tie the two together. So we want to go around once, go around a second time and then tie together. Then take that little collar that we made and just pull that between the clown's head and the number one and just cross those balloons over. Next, take another 5-inch round and inflate to 3.5 inches, which is just 2 strokes of the Latex hand pump, and inflate a second one, round them off, tie the two together. And this is just going to support the front and back of our clown's head, so just position those underneath the bow and between that cluster. Just swap them over. And that's going to hold the head up nicely. Next, I want to create some arms for my clown, so I'm using 350 balloons in red. I make another one of these, just twist that, don't tie it off just yet. So I think that was 8 strokes of the Latex hand pump, they're about the same length. Tie the two together. Okay. And then we can pull these through between the neck and the 5-inch rounds. Just swap them over. Don't worry about everything going out of place, we can fix that. Next, give your arms a bit of shaping. And just decide how long you want that arm to be. I'm going to go a little bit shorter. So I'm just going to snip off the end. I'm going to take a 5-inch round, just inflate that to 3 inches, and tie that directly on. And then we can just trim off the excess. Next, take a 260. I'm using lime green. Tie this off, and I'm just going to use this to make some cuffs for my clown. So soften the balloon a little bit, just wrap it round, and at this point just twist off a bubble. I'll show you the back version, and then take that and just that neck and nozzle and just wrap it round a couple of times. Okay, you can break this bit off, hang on to both sections, tie that off, and then tie these 2 ends together. And then just trim off the excess, just to tidy that up a little bit. And then we do the same thing on the other side. You've got a very impressive piece that would be great for a birthday party or as a delivery for a circus themed party, but there's one last thing I'm going to do, and I'm just going to give him a little flower to hold to match his hat, the flower in his hat. So I'm going to inflate this yellow 260 to a tail of about 4 or 5 fingers or so. Just tie that off, and then we're going to make a daisy. Now, if you want the detailed instructions of how to make a balloon daisy, just check out my video here. I go much more slowly in that video, but I'm making petals of about 4 fingers or so. And it's entirely up to you how many flower petals you want to do, whether it's 5 or 6. I've got room to do 6, so I'm going to do 6. And then I'm just going to wrap all that through, break off the end, and then just tie that in a knot, wrap that through. So we've got a balloon daisy. So I've got a bit of 260 wildberry here. I'm just going to twist off a little bubble at the end. Okay, sorry about the squeaking. I'm going to trim this off, tie it off, pull this into the centre of the flower, wrap that round. Just adjust everything so you've got a nice little balloon daisy there, but I'm going to give him some leaves to hold. So you're going to need a 160. Just inflate this. I'm using spring green. Okay, and then just let the air out, and then I'm using my pocket pump, and I've just got a bit of 260 wrapped around the body. I'm just going to take the tip of that 160, tuck it underneath, and then I'm just going to spiral that 160 around the pocket pump, being careful to keep the 160 flat so there are no twists in it. Hang on to the end with your thumb, and then just inflate. Okay, and you get a really nice spiral. So just tie that off. Put that onto the end of my daisy. I'm just going to wrap that in. Okay, so at the back here, just twist off a small bubble and twist off a pinch twist and make another small bubble. So you'll have 2 pinch twists at the back here, and that's just going to make your stem hang a little bit down. So it's just takes the stem away from the flower a little bit. And I'm going to do another green stem. So take your flower and decide where you want to wrap in the hand. So just come part way down, twist off a bubble, and then just wrap that around the hand. This is a huge design which has great impact from across a large room. It really is a fun design for a circus themed event, and it doesn't have to be done on a number one, it can be done on other number balloons to suit the child's age. So please do give the video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and activate that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos, which I publish on Tuesdays. I hope you'll join me in Balloon Artworks Academy, which is my closed Facebook group. It's free to join, and I'll see you again soon in the next video.